Welcome to another Williams Vintage Cycle YouTube video on a classic motorcycle that we're going to have for sale. What I'm going to show you today is a 1975 Honda CB200T. Pretty good looking, nice original bike. Do a little walk around with you and we'll fire it up, and then I'll ride it around here so you can see it run and ride. So this bike has about a little over 9,700 miles on it right now. Good running little bike. These are electric start and kick start. CB200 always had the little rubber tank guard on them, so it kind of made them pretty distinguishable. You could always tell which ones they were. I think that's the only one that Honda did that to that I can recall. Pretty good looking bike overall. Got nice original chrome on it. The gas tank is original paint. The side covers, the previous owner said that he had them replaced. I'm not sure if the original ones were faded pretty bad. He said, I'm not sure if those were repops or NOS or what they were, but they're pretty good color match, and they look really nice on there. Looks like an NOS CB200 badge on that as well. Original seat on it. There I do see one little spot here in the seat on the left side, and as usual, you know, some of the stitching over time wears on the belt there, but other than that, it's a nice original seat, not all split up. Let's see here. I'll just get in here a little closer. Nice chrome on the muffler. Let's feel underneath there. That's pretty good. I don't feel any rust holes or anything. Get my hand out of the way. It's got Michelin Gazelle tires on it right now. Tires have a 2010 date code on them, so they're not ancient, but they're not new either. But they've got plenty of life left in them. All of the lights and gauges and switches and everything like that are in good working condition on this bike. Here's the other side. Still got the grab bar on it. A lot of 70s bikes, you know, people put the big tall sissy bars and luggage racks and all kinds of stuff on them. So it's like every one of those you had to remove the original grab rail, so those are always missing on the 70s Hondas, it seems like. But that one's got it. Tank is real clean inside. I'll show you that here in a minute. Here's still got your original grips and levers on it, and original mirrors. Just a really nice original bike. Still got of course, over time these original gray cables kind of turn into a dirty gray or orange, but those are still all the correct brake cables, clutch cables. There's your other switch. Your gauges. Got your high beam indicator here. That is working as well. Horn works. Usually a good indicator if the bike's ever been down is you look at the side over here and you'll see some, either the lever will be bent, or at least the little black piece will be scratched up, or your grip will be scratched up, or mirror or something like that. This one shows no evidence of being down. There's a little bluing on the head pipes. They're both pretty even on both sides. That's usually just an indication that you know, of heat. You know, when these chrome pipes get hot, you know, the chrome tends to blue. Honda's, you know, they started to lean them, you know, run them pretty lean, starting about this point. So, you know, of course, lean usually runs a little hotter. So that's usually why that happens. They make cleaners and powders and all kinds of things to remove blue from chrome. In our experience, we haven't found anything that really works all that well, so that's just a badge of honor that shows the bike's been ridden and used and loved, so, in our opinion. So interesting front brake on these. They're a disc brake, but they're not hydraulic. They're a cable operated disc brake, as you can see there. There's your disc, there's your caliper, and then there's your, it's not a brake line, it's actually a cable that runs up to your lever. So. And it's a 70s braking, so don't expect modern sport bike braking, but you know, for a 200cc little small lightweight bike, it gets the job done. It's your fork boots, they're in pretty good shape. I don't see any splits or breaks in those. Your seal beam headlight. Not sure if that's a replacement. Usually they'll say, oh, there it is. Yeah. So this is the original headlight. It still says Stanley made in Japan. So that's pretty cool. There's a tread on your front tire there. Sure. Decal like all the 70s Hondas had. Remember, preserve nature, always wear a helmet, think safety. The keys here, we'll look inside that gas tank. Gas tank's really clean inside, nice original metal. Hasn't been resealed or anything like that. It's not all rusted up, so it's about as good as you can. Well, if you can see it in the video, I'm not sure. There's that. Even the original petcock's on it that's working. It's not leaking all over the place. Carbs, we didn't do it here, but the carbs appear to have been rebuilt at some point, just because the little brass pieces are nice and shiny. That's usually an indication somebody's put a carb kit in them. So I got your center stand and your kickstand on it. It does look like there would have originally been a little rubber bumper for the kickstand. That's missing. So, but it actually doesn't even seem like it's touching the muffler. So. Let's see, still got your rear foot pegs that are on it, so you can ride a passenger if you want. Chain and sprockets looks pretty good on it. Looks like it's kind of got a gold tint to the chain, so that's, imagine it's been replaced at some point. Original Honda chains weren't gold. Let's pop the seat up here so we can take a look under there. Nice and tidy under there. Don't have a rat's nest of wire or anything like that. Still got your rubber tank hold down and your rubber battery hold down strap. Some of the older bikes, these get rotted and rip in half and they're missing. So as you can see there, the batteries from last summer. So not quite a year on that battery, so it's still working good. Under your little tray here, still got your original owner's manual in there. So that's always nice when those aren't missing. And you still got your down here in your tool tray, original toolkit still in there. So I pulled it out for the pictures of the bike and did a spread so you can see all the tools in it. So check the pictures out. We always put a to keep the battery tender or batteries charged up, we put a little battery pigtail on there, and then that way you can just plug your battery tender into the bike to keep it topped up, so ready to ride at all times. When we did our checkout on the bike, we do put a meter on the battery to make sure the charging system's working good. It was putting out about 13.1, so you got a good charging system, which is not always the case on these old 70s bikes. I can't think of anything else to tell you, so let's fire it up, I guess. Key back in the slot. Oh, you got a nice matching set of 2 keys that matches everything on the bike. Seat lock, gas cap, and ignition switch. So we'll go on. Petcock is on. I rode the bike over here for the video, so it's already a little warmed up, so I'm going to leave the choke off. Make sure we got our neutral light, and we do. So, all right. Let it warm up here for just a second. Should hold a nice idle. Go. Horn. Left signal. Right signal. We're at low beam right now. Flip that to high beam, see if you can see the high beam indicator. There you go. High beam's on. Go back to low beam. This is right about the era where probably the first year where you couldn't turn the headlight off in the USA, so it's on full time here in the States. That was all those switches. You heard the starter work. I'll show you that one work here in just a second. Oh, brake tail light is on right now. It's tail light. And if I can stretch for the brake. There you go. There's the brake. And on the gauges, so you can see the indicator up here. Everything's working good. All right, so set this up, take it on a little ride for you. There you have it, 1975 Honda CB200T. Original good running bike. Again, we're Williams Vintage Cycle, Xenia, Ohio. If you have any questions or comments, put them down there below. And we'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.